M. Night Shyamalan, you really are a fascinating director. And I mean that in the best possible ways.
15 kids in the backyard drinking wine. You tell me stories of the sea.
What is going on, guys? Shyamalan World from Stardust-oneworldreviews here, and today I'm here to review Glass. So Glass is directed by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, and this is the long-awaited official sequel to Unbreakable, while it's kind of being one to split. And this is kind of the last installment in this trilogy, in this kind of Unbreakable trilogy, the East Row 177 trilogy, as they call it, apparently. And you got James McAvoy turning from his role as Kevin, the Beast, the guy who has different personalities. Bruce Willis returning David Dunn. Samuel Jackson returning as Elijah Wood / Mr. Glass. You got Anthony Jordan, a couple other characters in the mix, along some new people like Sarah Paulson. And this we see the three kids I mentioned getting locked up in a mental hospital. And being taught by this therapist, by Sarah Paulson, who's trying to prove that these people do not actually have the abilities that they claim to have, and at least they wanting to escape this hospital, and then we get all these crazy revelations and all that. That's basically all I'm going to say about the story here. Now, to say that M. Night Shyamalan has had a roller coaster of a career would be an understatement. Yet, despite the huge down that he has, he's a director I honestly still admire, honestly. Even his terrible works are honestly very fascinating, honestly. Even The Last Airbender, which just feel like there's still been more than like a year now how much I despise that movie. And despite that, you probably would think that I probably would hate the guy, honestly. But I honestly don't, honestly. The guy, he's a very fascinating director, and one I really might respect, honestly. Even through his huge downs, he definitely had some huge highs. Like, of course, with The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable, which I consider to be his best movie. So I think that was pretty good. Even The Village I like to extend to, actually, honestly. I like it from a lot more than others. And he definitely has been turning more to his roots and turning more by himself to begin with The Visit, which I actually thought was honestly a pretty good film. And Split, which I actually thought was pretty damn great. A film that has gotten a lot better on rewatch. So, and that ending to Split, and that ending where that film was actually set in the Unbreakable universe, got me super pumped what M. Night Shyamalan was going to do with this Unbreakable thing, with that. And Evan Class was announced, I was on the hype train. The trailer so really excited me. The cast of when he was coming back was pretty awesome. And so it ended up being my top 5 most anticipated of the year. It's right coming in January. Again, I was super pumped to see Glass. Honestly, I'm like a lot of people. I'm a huge admirer of M. Night Shyamalan. There was a lot to be excited for when I was able to see the movie. And for me, this is one movie that actually took me a little while to get my full thoughts on. But I don't mean that in a bad way, honestly. That's definitely getting on the film, actually. And after finally getting my full thoughts on it, I am pleased that for me, that other than a couple small things I'll get to later, Glass honestly didn't disappoint, honestly. This one was just as engaging, as interesting as I was expecting. It did disappoint me in a couple areas, but it's not that it truly let me down or anything like that. In fact, those disappointing elements are elements that I probably might enjoy more on rewatch, actually. I thought Glass was a damn great film, honestly. Uh, and I know this film has pretty much been not become the best reviews by critics, honestly, but for me, I honestly really loved the hell out of this movie, honestly. I'm sorry, I really did. And one of those main reasons are definitely the performances here. Everyone brings a true A game here. First off, James McAvoy. The fact that this guy has gotten any Oscar consideration, not even any nominations for his performance in this film and Split, it's honestly very shocking. In fact, I think this woman's in Glass is honestly even better in Split, and I already loved him in Split. But he somehow outdoes himself here. Jason Ackles was an actor I always really liked. I always really enjoyed seeing, and he's one of the actors where even if he's not that good, he's always the best thing about it. I always liked Jason McAvoy, but I remember when I saw him in Spell, I was like, damn, but here he's just. And again, the fact that he has gotten any Oscar consideration is, again, very surprising. The fact that he's able to juggle all these personalities, all these manners, all these personalities here is truly incredible. And even if you did not like Split, you can know the amazement of James McAvoy's performance. Like, and the way he balances all his personalities, and you can see more of his personalities. Of course, you still see something new from Split, but you definitely see far more than here, a lot other personalities here, and how they're able to balance all these things in terms of balancing the humor of them and the emotion and the traces of these personalities is honestly truly outstanding. Like, I appreciate and kind of can do it just fly like that. Like, that is impressive on so many levels. Again, I'm surprised. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten any Oscar consideration because he delivers one hell of a performance here. Again, he somehow does his already phenomenal performance in Split. But yeah, Jason McAvoy, once again killing his character, is still amazing, still engaging, and still kind of scary. And Bruce Willis, he gives his best performance in years. I always liked Bruce Willis. I always liked him as an actor, but ever since Looper, he really hasn't gotten his best roles lately. He feels like he's kind of phoning in since ever since Looper. He kind of feel like he's kind of phoning in lately. And I haven't seen all the movies he's been in since Looper, but from what I did, I can really tell that he doesn't care about the film and role, and that sucks. I love the guy. He can't like performance here. He don't. Fortunately, he has been late, especially in Death Wish earlier last year. But here he gives what makes Bruce. He gives on why make. He gives on an incredible, his best performance since Looper. For me, I would consider David John to be his best performance to date. And this film reminds me of why he's a more subdued and quiet role than Bruce Willis does, and it definitely works here. Basically, everyone makes David Dunn such a great and interesting character. I can understand why some may think he's kind of sidelined here. I still love what they get David Dunn here, and he was fantastic here. And also got Samuel L. Jackson, who gives another great, amazing performance in one of his best roles he has ever given. And also lives on makes such Elijah Wood such a compelling villain to begin with. You get all the greatness of what makes him such a compelling and engaging villain. I freaking loved him here. Sarah Paulson was even great here as well. A lot better than I actually expected to be, actually. And even her character was very compelling, honestly, as well. So the acting, I guess Angelina Jolie here a little bit. She was also great for what she would do. I think in general that was great, honestly. I thought everybody was great here. Thank you. And all the characters were very compelling, interesting, and I was definitely engaged for the majority of the film. Okay, so the acting, I think top notch. The cinematography is truly impressive, especially in terms of the color patterns and especially especially that one scene in the mental hospital that most wasn't talking about as kind of trailers, but that scene, how makes the colors blended and how they use the colors here, or it's probably the most impressive color pattern I've seen in a very long time, and it really adds a lot to that scene, and it really adds a lot of great elements to the actual film. Like, it's just so it's so impressive. Like cinematography and color pattern, M. Night Shyamalan kills it. Like, and his directing in general is amazing as well. Well, he took the hell out of this movie. Like, you can truly tell he's very passionate about this, and he truly does deliver on that aspect. And the hospital scenes are definitely some of the most highly compelling and engaging scenes and moments in the entire movie. Especially when we have all being together, like, that is honestly one of my favorite scenes of the year. And that's hoping to be my top 5 favorite scenes by the end of the year, because it is such an incredible scene. And the score, while not being amazing as the one in Unbreakable, I thought it was still great. I thought it added a lot to the movie. And I love and appreciate the messages and deep themes we're trying to do about comic book mythology, and sometimes how it's meant up, and sometimes how I was trying to tell it and how I was trying to execute it. I thought it was handled very well here, actually. Like with the first one was kind of to explore war happening if Superman was on Earth, but it was Superman. They were trying to explore a different type of message, which I actually realized and appreciated. I thought it was handled very well. I was very engaged and invested. Even when the film was kind of in third act, I was still invested in all. Well, and now let's really talk about that third act, because that's something that this film is getting not the best things for. Like most of these I see in Glass, people not understand like the third act. And what I'll say is I can definitely understand why. I think for me it's actually a mixed bag on the third act, honestly. But there was some acts I definitely appreciate what Emma Shyamalan was trying to do. Like I can definitely see what Emma Shyamalan was trying to do and accomplish here. Like she didn't necessarily have the best execution here, but I can definitely see what M. Night was trying to do here, and I think there's some episodes that I think he does a very great job at. And that's very well, and someone's like, huh, that really adds a lot more to what made the film so interesting and why it took me a while to actually to get my full thoughts on. It's something that definitely had me thinking of, and I do love when films have me thinking. So and again, I can definitely see what M. Night was trying to do here. But here, like, and despite everything has done, I always appreciate a lot of the risks that he sometimes we're taking in this movie. Even when some of them don't really do, I like a lot of stuff that he would pull here, and I thought for some of I thought he pulled it very well here. Like, one of the reasons why I thought him meant to be a fascinating director, but again, in a good way. Now, as much as I really appreciate some aspects of the third act, like in terms of how ballsy and risky it came off, and just a couple of twists and also how it ends, I was also kind of annoyed by it, honestly. Like I mentioned before, there's an aspect I thought was disappointed by, but I feel I could admire and appreciate more on a rewatch. If I ever do end up watching, which I feel could end up happening at some point. But as of right now, none of the couples I find to be just not that surprising or not that interesting. A couple might even kind of end up addicting, honestly, which is a little surprising, unfortunately. But the ending itself, I really wasn't huge on how it ended. I was very underwhelmed at the Like, that's how you end the movie? Really? Yeah, so, again, if you've seen the movie, you know what might be about the ending, but again, it could be something I could like more on a rewatch, but something that I thought was very underwhelming. And in front of me, a problem. I'll say I do wish a couple of the supporting characters would give more purpose. Honestly, like as much as I really liked Anthony Joy in the first movie, as much as I liked how she was here, she didn't really serve much of a purpose, and I wish she was a little more. I wish she was in the film a little more. Same with the actor that played David Dunn's son here. I wish Thomas Whitaker were just given a little more to do that. But that's all my only problem, like I say, in the movie. But overall, I found Glass to be a very fascinating movie, and I mean that in a good way. There's a lot I really do love about this movie in terms of performances, acting, cinematography, directing, writing characters, engagement, investment, a lot of story elements I really enjoyed. Like, there's a lot to like and appreciate about Glass, and I thought the film that should be good, if not great. It is a bit underwhelming in a couple areas, which towards the third act. Like that, again, third act I thought being a very mixed bag. There's some episodes I really liked, and there's some I don't like. It's just this film overall, I feel though I could definitely like more on a rewatch, and I could appreciate more on a rewatch. I was kind of saying about this. I was kind of thinking about Split, where I did really like it, but I ended up liking more on rewatches. So maybe that could be something about Glass, which I'll see. But all in all, I found Glass to be good to great. Grounding is as bad as critics say, honestly, at least towards me. With me, I do recommend checking this film out if you haven't, especially if you're a fan of Unbreakable Split. I think you might find a lot to enjoy here. And that being said, I'm going to give Glass a 90 of an A minus. It's an all-around damn good to great film. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Glass. If you haven't seen Glass, let me know what thoughts comments down below. Are you one that really loved and enjoyed the movie or really liked it as much as I did? Or do you not enjoy it? Do you find it was be very disappointing, or do you just flat out hate it? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below and saying how bad this movie is. I would love to know your opinions on this movie. And stay tuned, I will have more videos coming away. I'll have more singing videos very soon. I'll have a couple TV reviews and a couple other reviews I have to pretty soon. And hope, and maybe at some point I'll do a breaking of all M. Night Shyamalan's movies, so be on the with that. And pretty soon, and I'm sure that pretty soon I will have a microphone, so you no longer hear me talk like this in videos. So definitely be on the with that. Coming very soon. And soon I also recently posted a singing video of me doing a live version of Happy by Marshmallow Bastille, so be sure to check that if you haven't already. As always, thank you so much for watching. I honestly truly do appreciate. If you haven't already, be sure to like this video, be sure to share, be sure to subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites, all in the description down below. I am Samuel Mold from Stardust-oneworldreviews. I will see you guys next time, and stay cooler. That's it. Peace.
I'm singing songs about the future.